Hey y'all, it's Trevor, your Pride Fairy, and this is Discovering Gay History. Today we're talking about undetectable is untransmittable. Here we go. First, a little background. HIV and AIDS are two different things. HIV is the virus that develops into AIDS. Both are survivable illnesses today. Science has come a very, very long way since the AIDS crisis of the 80s. With one pill a day, a person can live a long, healthy, happy, normal life. Testing is still so important. 1.2 million people in the United States are living with HIV. About 13% of those people do not know and need to get tested. A responsible sexually active adult will get tested every 3 to 6 months for HIV and AIDS and other STIs. So go get tested. I'm gonna link both San Antonio and New York below, but it's super easy to find a local sexual health clinic near you. Now, here is some important vocabulary to know as we move forward. Viral load. Viral load. A viral load refers to how many copies of HIV are present in a sample of blood. So you will get a number, and that number will determine how strong or present the virus is in a person's body. ART, antiretroviral therapy. ART involves taking HIV medication to keep HIV from replicating. ART reduces the amount of virus or the viral load in a person's blood. Undetectable viral load. This is what's really important to understand. An undetectable viral load means that a person with HIV will not test positive in a standard viral load test. If these tests come back negative, an HIV positive person is considered to have an undetectable viral load. PrEP. I hope you know about PrEP. PrEP is a preventative drug that HIV negative individuals can have if they are sexually active. This is a highly successful protection barrier for those, especially men having sex with other men. Any sexually active adult has the ability to take PrEP. People who are undetectable do not have the ability to transfer the virus through sex. Undetectable is untransmittable. This is a huge, huge breakthrough in HIV science, and it's so important for those who are HIV positive to take their medication so that they remain undetectable and protect their sex partners. I have been considering this all Pride season and for a while, and I thought it was time to talk about it. I am HIV positive. I found out in 2011. My story is a shitty one. I was working at a gay bar in San Antonio. I had parked and was on my way into work. A van pulled up and I was taken. I was taken and gang raped and dumped in a neighborhood not too far away. I worked up the courage after being very sick. I got really, really sick, and I went and got tested, and shout out to Lori, who was there with me. It was a very dark part of my life. I just was broken up with that very same night that all of that happened, and was bouncing sofas with some of the most wonderful people in my life, and I found out that I was positive. It took a long time to come to terms with it, but speaking with some of my positive friends, they have told me that the most passive form of activism is visibility. As I grow older and become more aware of our history and become more vocal about my activism, I think that it is time for me to come out again. I am undetectable. I cannot transmit the disease. I take my meds every day, and I'm as healthy as I've ever been. In fact, I think that HIV positive individuals are very healthy because of how often we go to the doctor and how in tune we are with our bodies. It's a positive that has come out of a really sad story for me. Opening myself up to people and letting them know this has been manipulated and used against me. And living in a city like New York, surrounded with people who are educated and aware, has made me realize that it's not something to be ashamed of, and it's something that I think is really important to be open about. So I hope through my visibility and my coming out that I can encourage other people to know that it is safe and it feels nice. I also hope that I can act as a resource for anyone who might have questions about obtaining care, getting tested. I am an open book and am living proof that it is not the end, and it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. And more importantly, for those of you who feel that you held the power with this information, for those of you who used it to manipulate me and those around me and the relationships that I held dear, you no longer have that power. So, be gone, bitches. All right, that does it. We'll see you tomorrow on Discovering Gay History.